Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. So today I will be showing you how to make a basic outro template like the one you see right now using only Photoshop. Now before moving on to the video, I'd like to say thank you to two very awesome YouTubers. The first YouTuber is Steven Van. Steven Van is a YouTube channel who does amazing tutorials on how to make thumbnails, outros, channel art, and a lot more. You can learn a lot from his channel, from his tutorials, so please do check his channel out. The second channel is It's Happening Now. It's Happening Now is a YouTuber slash graphics designer who offers making free channel art and logos. Yes, guys, free. So yeah, anyway, if you're looking for a channel art or logo, please do check him out. So the programs we'll be using in this video are Photoshop. Photoshop because it has a lot of tools which we can use to enhance the outro template you see right now, and the second is Sony Vegas Pro. However, we'll be using that because we'll be needing to put a video in the video box here. However, if you don't have it, don't fret because it's not required, it's just optional if you want to put a video here. However, if you don't have it, the best you can do is to simply put an image of your next video here, which I will be showing in the video. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in a bit. So the first thing you'd like to do is of course to open up Photoshop. Then once you've done that, head on over to File, then New. Then follow everything here, just copy it. You can just pause the video if you want to, then press OK. Then you're presented with a blank canvas. Now what I'd want you to do next is to look for a background which you think will look cool in an outro. So head on over to Google and search for any gaming background. So let's say I'll type in black gaming background. Now this is done just as a sample, guys. And head on over to image. Then look for any background which captivates your eye. Just be careful of copyright because some people may have ownership to the image you are using. Now once you've chosen, I'll be choosing this one here. Then look at the image. Then right click and save image as. Then save it anywhere here. Save it wherever you save your YouTube stuff. So now that we've saved it, we go back to File, then Place. Then we open up the file. In my case, I saved it in backgrounds in my desktop. Then make sure that make sure that it fits the canvas. So there we have it. There you go. And press this check mark here. Now that we have a background, what I'd want you to do so we can further improve the background is to choose another image in Google or wherever you get free backgrounds. In my case, I already have tons of backgrounds. So what I want you to do is once you've chosen another secondary backgrounds, go back to File, then Place, then choose the background you have chosen. So there I've chosen this square tiles. Then make it a slightly bigger. So yeah, there. And press this check mark again. Once you've done that, head on over to blending mode and set it to hard light. So see, it looks a bit cool, but there's still something missing to it. Once you've done that, head on over to hue and saturation. Then change the color depending on what color you like it to be. So let's say you want it a bit of purple or violet, move the slider a bit to the right, or you want it a bit red, move it slightly to the right even more, or if you want a bit greenish, move it to the left. So what I'll do is I'll make it reddish, there, like that. And so that the reddish can be seen a bit more, move the slider a bit more to the right. This slider, the saturation. So there, it's a bit you can see it even better now. So now that you have a background, the next thing you'd want to do is to put in the details such as your channel name, the video box, and your social media and stuff like that. So what you'd want to do now is to head over to the text tool, then put your put your channel name here, somewhere here. Please remember that we are making another outro just like the one I showed you, which is this one here, guys. So there. Oops. Hold on. So go over onto the text tool, type in your username or your channel name. So in that case, my name is Abe. Oops. Abe Dan Tiger. And I'd advise you to choose an awesome text for your channel name. So I'll be putting links in the description below of what kind of fonts you can use. So in my case, I'll use American Captain. So there, that text looks a bit cool. And make it a bit bigger, 110, or no, it's too big. Let's say just 100. No, still too big. Let's say around 90. There. And what you'd want to do next is to improve the text even more. So you'd want to change the color. So just like the one here. So we'll make the A. What you can do is change the color of one part of your name and change the other part to another color. So what I'll do now is change the tiger to a different color. Let's make it red. Getting a lot of notifications. So yeah, something like that, red. So now, once you've done that, you now have your channel name over here. What you'd want to do now is to, in order for this text to stand out, I learned this technique from Stephen Han. What you'd want to do is to head on over to your brush tool. Oh no, what you'd want to do first is to put in a new layer below your text, main text, then head on over to your brush tool, make it a bit smaller, 200 will do, depending on the size of your text, and make sure that it's white. Then put it under your text, so something like this. Don't worry, it may look too bright, but we will edit that later on, just to make the text stand out. So now that we have that here, we'd want to lower the opacity a bit because it's too bright. Somewhere around 60, no, maybe around 40. Yeah, that will do it, just to give a bit of emphasis to your channel name. Now what I want you to do is right click on your channel name and go to blending options, then put in a bit of a drop shadow and change the settings. Put the distance to 0, the speed to 22, and the size to 22 as well. Then head on over to let's say inner shadow. No, forget about inner shadow. I guess the drop shadow will have to do. It does look a bit cool. And press OK. And there you have it. There you have your text. So you can also lower this a bit if you want to. If it's too bright, we can lower it to a bit 40 there. There, like that. So now that we have your channel name in place, you would now want to put a video box below your name. So we're going to do just one video box. So now head on over to rectangle tool. Change the fill into nothing, then the stroke into something similar to the background. In that case, it is a red. Then put it on below your name, and don't make it too big or too small, because you don't want to take up too much space. So there. Oops. What is that? Okay, delete that. So there, now we have a video box. Just put it in wherever you think is comfortable. Then you'd want to move your hold on. Put that below there. You'd want to merge these two Control, then Control E. Then move it a bit to the middle of the box here. So now that you now have your channel name and your channel box, your video box as well. Move it a bit because it's kind of, it's too down, so move it a bit higher there, and move it a bit higher there. So there. The next thing you want to do is to put in the text below, a text below the box saying previous video, next video, or latest video, or whatever. Now go back to your text tool, then left click, and this time let's use a different font. Let's use Steel Tongs, and let's say next video, for example, next video. There. However, you'd want to put the spacing of each letter a bit smaller, so what I'd want you to do is highlight the text, then go on over to paragraph, character. You see that vertical alignment, I think. Set it to around, say 120. Oh no, 110 maybe? Yeah, 110. 110. So the next thing you'd want to do is to improve the text again. So we'll just make this red again. This is same as our main text, and press OK. As you can see, it looks a bit similar. You don't need to do any blending options for this. It's simply just, you can have it as it is. And then the next thing you'd want to do now is to add in your social media accounts in the right side here. So we have a pretty big space. So the next thing you'd want to do now is to go back to Google. Let's just close this here and look for let's say you'd want to put in your Twitter account here and your Instagram account here. So what you'd want to search for is a PNG file. So let's say Twitter PNG. That's to make sure that it's a PNG file. I'll explain to you later on. Now look for any logo which you think will look nice with the outro you are making. So it's the same thing as when downloading the background. Oops. So just choose any. Then once you've done that, go back to File, then Place, then wherever you downloaded it. In my case, I put it in Logos. Make sure that it's a PNG file or it's transparent. In my case, I will be using this. Make sure that it's a PNG file, guys. I'll choose this. Then adjust it a bit. Don't make it too big. Don't make it too small to the point that it overcrowds your outro or is too small to be seen. So there. Once you've adjusted it, press this check mark here. Then put in, if you want to put in your Instagram, download another one, this time with an Instagram. Make sure that it's PNG again, then adjust it as much as you like. Nothing too big, nothing too small. There, maybe something like that. Then evenly space these two out, evenly space them out. Not too close, not too small. So if then you'd want to put in something else, like let's say your Facebook, or in my case I'll put in something different, this one here, because I'm a member of Entry Clan, so I'll just put that in here. It's somewhere below there. There, you guys have it. And press the check mark here. It's a bit too high though. And what you'd want to do is put in your Twitter, your Instagram, or your Facebook, or whatever you put in here. So go back to the text tool and put in your Twitter. So let's say my Twitter account is, or no, let's just put in Twitter. Then of course you'd want to make it a bit smaller because, oh, that's too small. Let's say around 40. or 45 will do. 45 will do. Your Twitter there, something similar to that. Then what you'd want to do is to do the same for your Instagram. So Instagram, put it here as well, and just the check mark here. And in my case, since I put a logo of our clan, I'll be putting member of entry. So there you have it. Press the check mark here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I got a call from my girlfriend, but anyway, I've adjusted it a bit, so I made the logo a bit smaller. So what you'd want to do now is to put, since we have a lot of space here, you can just put anything like, let's say, what can we put? Subscribe here. So there. What subscriber? Sorry, subscribe here. Make it a bit big, say like 60 maybe. No, 72 maybe. Yeah, 72. Oh no, let's just make it 100. 100. Oh, it's too big. Alright, 90. Oh, it's 85 then. 85. Make it like 85. And just change this part here into red, just like the others here. Red. Press OK. Then there you have it. You have a subscribe here now. And what you'd want to do is, after you've uploaded the video, you can just put an annotation here. I won't explain it here because it would take too long. So now you have subscribe here button. You still have a lot of space here. So what you want to do is to do something similar to this. Go back to your current project. Then go back to your text tool. Type in like anything like thanks for watching maybe. Thanks for watching. Which is something similar to this. Okay. Thanks for watching. Now you can just, to make it cooler looking, you can change this into red. Oh, what the heck, red. Then the watching into red as well, and you can leave the 4 as white. Okay, press OK then put it below here, something similar to that. Okay, so now that you have that, what you can do now is to put some sort of line here just to give it a bit of emphasis. Let's go back to your rectangle tool. Make the fill nothing and the stroke maybe a bit of gray. Then place it over here. Then make it a bit thicker. Not too thick though. A bit thick like that. So there. So there you have it. Then you can do let's edit this a bit. Let's edit a bit, make it a bit smaller. Let's make it around 80. And what you can do is make the vertical alignment a bit smaller, say over 100, or let's say 90. So there. Oops, what have I done? Delete that and move it a bit downwards here, and we're almost done. Actually, we're 95% done. Then what I wanted to do is to place this in the center. Press Ctrl A, then align horizontal centers. Oh, it's already aligned. Then deselect it, and it's a bit too high, so what I want you to do is press Ctrl downward key and put it in the middle. So there you guys have it. We have ourselves a basic outro for you guys. It looks quite okay. There, it almost looks similar This actually looks better, but anyway, this is a simple outro for you guys. And if you want to change the color, all you have to do is create a new layer on top of no. Let's put this group first on top, then create a new layer below it. Then go to hue and saturation, and you can change the color to whatever color you want it to be. So if you wanted a bit of blue, I guess, move it all the way to the left side. If you want a bit of green, we can make it green. So there, or a bit of red, or a bit of orange. It solely depends on you. So in my case, let's make it blue. So there, we now have our basic outro for your videos. So now guys, if you don't have Sony Vegas, what I'd want you to do is just put in any image here. So go to File, Place, and then look for any image that you think would go with your outro. So I currently do not have any image right now. So let's say my latest video of Chroma Gun, for example. Let's use this. Then just resize it to fit in the over here. So just fit it, make sure it fits there. Just put the check mark, then just there, you guys have it. It's simple enough, it doesn't look too fancy, but it looks decent, right? So there. So if you don't have Sony Vegas, this is what you can do. However, if you do want to put a video in here, what I'd want you to do is just to delete this image now, just for reference. Then go to File, then Save As, and then you'd want to save this as a JPEG file. So go look for Format, then press JPEG and save it anywhere you like. So I already saved it. Press on Save and OK. Okay. So now that we saved it as an image, I'd want you now to go to your Sony Vegas. That is if you want to have a video in your video box. Then go on to File, Import, then Media. Then look for wherever you saved it. So in my case, I saved it in YouTube stuff, channel art, thumbnail, etc. Then open the image you saved. Wait for it to load because my computer's stone aged. After it's loaded, go here, go to this part, then right click and insert video track. Then drag this over here, make it a bit longer just so we can see it. Then add another video track. Then you'd want to add the video you will be putting in here. So go to File, Import, Media, then look for the video you'd want to put in here. So in my case, I'll put in the Chroma Gun. Open the video file. Wait for it to import. It will take long, probably take long because the file is big. Then drag it here to the audio, track, to the video track you made. Then just delete the audio track if you want to. Then adjust it accordingly. Just the part you'd want. In my case, adjust it like that. Just to the part you'd want to see. Over here. Zoom back in. Now if you play it, you'd notice that you don't see the outro. So what you'd want to do is go over to track motion, click this one, then adjust it to make it fit in the video box. Just drag it here, adjust it a bit, just it a bit like that, and there you have it. Press X, and if you play it from the beginning, you'd see that it plays. It's a bit slow because it's pre-rendered, so it really is slow right now. But once you save it, it will play normally. So now you can add music, background music, whatever music you like. Just go to Insert, Audio Track, drag it to the middle of these two, then go to File, Import Media, then look for any music you'd like. So I saved my background music, then just choose any music to your liking. Then what you'd want is wait for it to import, and drag it all the way down to the audio file, to the audio track, then adjust accordingly. And I'm not sure if you will be able to hear it, but anyway, let's try to play it. So it isn't, it's slow because it's pre-rendered. I think that's the correct term. But anyway, I will try to render this and show you how it will look like. So what we'd want to do is to just save it, probably just save it somewhere. Let's save it in desktop. Let's save it as sample. Save. Then render. And now we just wait for it to render and see how it will look like. Okay guys, so the video is done rendering and I've watched it and it actually looks great. So I will be showing you the output of the work we've been doing. So yeah, let's try it out. So this outro looks great in my opinion. Not the best of the best, not perfect, or not like those outros those big YouTubers make, but hey, it's the best that I could do, and I hope that it can help you as well. So guys, I'll end the video here, and thank you for watching. If you want me to make more videos like these, please let me know in the comments below. Let's have a like goal of 20 likes, and if I reach that, I might make a tutorial on how to make a basic thumbnail for you guys, or maybe even a channel art. As you can see, I'm working my butt off on how to make better quality thumbnails, outros, intros, channel art, and a lot more. So guys, I appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.